Editing Kim here again. Just want to say you're going to notice a lot of different location changes in this video. Just want to give you a heads up for that. Sorry. The blooper reel, I believe, will help make that more understandable. Onwards to the Hello, my fellows, sexy, sassy, saucy, limitless HBICs. How you doing on this lovely morning, afternoon, or evening? How are you all? Are you all living fabulously? You should be. You should be. You should be choosing fabulousness. Anyway, let's get to the basic bit. If you need help figuring out what's going on between you and your manifestation, please feel free to email me at manifestingwithkimberly@gmail.com. All of my coaching options are in the drop box below. They're on the screens. It just went by. I have 2 channel memberships. One called Exclusive Lives Coaching. I go live with them every single Tuesday at 9:30 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. The other is called Hot Seat / Group Coaching. I go live with them every single Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you join the Hot Seat group, you have access to both live streams, both of them. Okay. I have TikTok, I have Instagram, I have Clapper. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kimberly, and I love manifestation. I'm obsessed with it. I apply the law of assumption, the law of expectancy. I apply it to my life. I decide to be a version of myself, and I get what I fucking want. So does poop. Because I didn't want her necessarily on my bed, but she got what she wanted. She manifested it, because I'm a sucker for her cute face. I'll poop. I'm a sucker for your cute face. Anyway, if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe. Hit that notification bell, especially if you want to be notified when I go live on the public lives. Because some people miss out and then they're frustrated because they missed out. Okay? So, yeah. Subscribe. Come back and see me. Let's be new besties. Manifestation besties. I won't let you spiral and sit in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's jump in. So, this was meant to be a short video. Let's see if I can do it. If you're new, every time I say it's going to be a short video, it never ends up being a short video, okay? So, a question I get asked often, and you know what? This question is always styled in many different ways. You know, Kim, I've been doing A, B, and C for my manifestation game, and nothing's changing. SP still showing up like a twat. Or, Kim, I've been, believing I was a multimillionaire and my bank account is currently negative. Nothing's working. It didn't work. Okay. I affirmed 10,000 times with my clicker and it didn't work. Nothing worked. Okay. So my response to that, or those questions, is always kind of the same. Who told you you were done? Who told you you were done? You see, one of the biggest mistakes I see people make on this journey is when their 3D has not yet materialized their manifestation, right? Because the manifestation is already created. You're not creating shit. It's already done. Creation is done. Your I amness, God, universe, source energy, moonbeams, whatever you believe in is the ultimate of the ultimates. It already created everything. So it's already done. So the version of you who already has that beautiful, sexy, sassy, saucy manifestation that you are dying to get your hands on, it is already created. A version of you is already having that experience. We're all just waiting for you to step into that version of yourself, giving light to that state, becoming anew so you can have it, so you can experience it. Because you can have it. No one's telling you no. But a lot of times people see their 3D, and if it has not changed yet, or in a time frame they think it should have changed by, or some misinformed coach tells you that you should have it manifested by 90 days, that part's not your fault. Anyway, when things are not showing you what you want in the 3D, we automatically go to that logical thinking place of something's wrong. You're doing something wrong. It's not working. Maybe manifestation is fake. Maybe the law of assumption is bullshit, because I've been doing this for a year and nothing's worked. Oh, it's working. It's always working. And it's working absolutely perfectly, fluently, without a shadow of a doubt, flawlessly. It's working. It is always reflecting who you believe you are. Always, at all times. But if what you want is not here yet, who said you were done? Who said you were done? Get back on your manifestation game. Get back to thinking you are new self. Who told you it was time to stop? This is so important. You know, I know it's coming off like I'm just, being a little sarcastic, snarky little lady here. Or a little bitch. you choose. I know that it's sounding really snarky. It's meant to be a little sarcastic, true, but seriously, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Who has told you to stop? Why do you think it's time to stop your manifestation game? Look in the 3D, get upset because you don't see your manifestation yet. Editing Kim here. Just want to say that this video, I am not referring to when we've just changed our mind. We've made a conscious decision that I don't think I actually want that manifestation anymore. I'm not interested. I don't care that if it's here or not here. I don't want it. No, just to keep it real, the manifestation still will eventually be evident in your world. It'll still pop up. So like, for example, if you're manifesting a specific person and if you've changed your mind on the person you're manifesting, you've realized you're not attractive to that person. I'm just, making up an example here. You're suddenly not attracted to that person anymore. Perfectly fine to give up on that person and move on to someone else. There's nothing wrong with that. This video isn't for you. This is for people who don't want to give up on their person, but they're just overly watching the 3D. They're not practicing detachment, or at minimum, they're not sticking to the detachment. They're sticking to reattaching to 3D. So just want to say, it is okay to perfectly change your mind. You just don't want that manifestation anymore. Nothing wrong with that. It's still going to show up, but nothing wrong with that. Okay, back to the... So you're quitting, you're giving up, you're not pressing forward. It's not showing you what you want. Oh, it didn't work. Quit. Where in the books of everness? Where in the books of the world? Where in the books of any manifestation book written by any manifestation person ever said, take the time, check your 3D, and if it's not there yet, I guess it didn't work. You're done. No. If anything, I don't remember the direct quote from Mr. Neville Goddard, but I know other people have said similar things in that you keep pressing forward in your wish fulfilled until the wish is fulfilled. You keep going. If you're someone who likes to embody the state, which is bringing life to the state of you being the version of yourself that has that sexy, sassy, saucy manifestation, get back to it. Get back to your state, or as I say, return to your decision to be new self. Return. No one told you to stop. Why are you stopping? Why are you sitting in the assumption of failure instead of the assumption of stubbornness or brazen impudence? I will not stop until what I want is here, because it's already created. If it's already created, then I can have it. Period. Get back to work. Get back to being who you need to be to get your damn manifestation. No one told you to stop. And you know that. You know what's resonating with you when I'm saying that to you. No one told you to stop. Go back to work. You're not done. You know I'm going to read something, right? Nothing is more important to you than the ideas on which you feed, and you feed on the ideas from which you think. If you find the world unchanged, it is a sure sign that you are wanting infidelity to the new mental diet, which you neglect in order to condemn your environment. You are in need of a new and sustained attitude. You can be anything you please if you will make the conception habitual. For any idea which excludes all others from the field of attention discharges action. The ideas and moods to which you constantly return define the state with which you are fused. Shall I Kim that down for you? Shall I? Shall I Kim Neville down for you? You are spending more time sitting in the state of you not having shite. You are making that your mental diet. And then having the audacity to ask where it is, why it's not here yet. Some of you, it's because you feel insecure with the idea of putting your full trust in manifestation. That I understand. I was just like you. But I'm on the other side of that now. I kept going. So here, I'm your safety net. I'm letting you know it's okay. Jump all in. You are safe to trust this will work. It works. But not with one leg in and one leg out. You can be anything you want to be so long as you make the conception habitual. What does he mean by that? It means that you're breaking the habit of being the version of you that doesn't have shit. You're making a habit out of the idea of you having your manifestation. It's creating the habit of being the version of you that is living and breathing manifestation, having what you want. If you're manifesting a specific person, you are making the habit of you being the version of yourself that is in that relationship, that is having the love of your life. If you're manifesting money, you are creating the habit of being the version of yourself that is living in the freedom of being able to pay your bills without worrying about it, is living in the freedom of being able to purchase yourself things that you've never been able to buy before because you didn't have the money. Well, now you do. You're becoming anew. It's a habit to create. It's a habit. Habitual habit. Making a habit of. Some of us are in the habit of being limited, of being afraid, of being worried, of being doubtful that this won't work, that you won't be successful. And I'm telling you, if you will stand in your decision to be the version of you that is having exactly what you want, your world around you, your world all around you, are you hearing me really thinking about what I'm saying? An orchestration begins the moment you claim that desire is yours. The orchestration unfolds. Sometimes there are moments where that orchestration on our bridge of incidents doesn't make sense to us. Or maybe there's nothing going on at all. It is not for you to look at that and decide it's not working. It is for you to look at that, say, it is your job, however, for you to look at your 3D and decide, I don't give a shit what I see until it's my wish fulfilled. I'm not sitting out in the future waiting for it. I know it's already created. It's done. I'm just watching for it to materialize fully in my 3D. I know I'm having it. I don't care if it's fucking crickets out here. The orchestration has began. So we might not understand why things are the way they are in our current 3D, but we do know that it's undeniable that if I stand in my belief that I am the version of myself that is having my desire, that my world will provide. Because it has to, because it's the promised from God. It is promised. period. I'm going to read it to you again. I want you to hear it. You can be anything you please if you will make the conception habitual. You can be any version of yourself you desire. The billionaire self, the millionaire self, the multimillionaire self, the married self, the mommy, the daddy selves, the superstar, the famous self, the traveling the world self, the having every single thing I just listed self, any one of them. If you would make it a habit to be that self, to decide you are already that self, and trust that the world around you is playing out the orchestration to your manifestation. Believe it. Don't stress it. Some of you sit there and hold your fucking breath and shit yourself because we don't see anything changing. You are sitting and being the version of yourself that doesn't have it, and you're not trusting. That's why your journey feels more difficult, because you're not working on your belief. I know I'm a little sassy in this video. I'm a little tougher than usual, but it is what it is. We got to want it. We got to want it more than feeling bad for ourselves. Because you can have it. You're the only reason why you don't have it. And not from a place of blaming you or shaming you for past experiences. But you know damn well, some of you sit in the place of thinking it's not working a lot more than you do in the wish fulfilled, and you know it. Anybody's new wish fulfilled is just you having your manifestation, you deciding you're having it. Editing Kim here. Also, when I mention being in the wish fulfilled, listen, when I define it as being the version of you that has it, being the version of yourself at minimum that believes he or she is becoming it, or she or he will have, going to have the manifestation. That's great. That's perfect. That's enough. Just the knowing that you will. If nothing else, acknowledging that when the doubts come in, that it's okay that I'm having this thought. I don't have to listen to it. I don't have to focus on it. I don't have to believe the doubt. It's okay that that thought came in. I'm still intending to be new self. I'm still allowing myself to think that at minimum, it will be here. See what I mean? Therefore, train yourself to occupy more frequently the feeling of your wish fulfilled. This is creative magic. It is the way to work towards fusion with the desired state. If you would assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled more frequently, you would be master of your fate. But unfortunately, you shut out your assumption for all but the occasional hour. Practice making real to yourself the feeling of the wish fulfilled. You have fucking magic in your fingertips. You just got to decide that you are already it, that you're the version of yourself who's having your manifestation. Some of you struggle because you look at your 3D and you're like, it's not here yet. I can't lie to myself and say I have something that I don't have. I got you. I got you. You don't have to pretend it's already here in the fucking 3D. You can stand in the belief and the knowing that it is already created in the 4D, because creation is finished. So you're not lying to yourself. It's already done. It's already made. That state was already made for you. So you're not lying to yourself. It's there. It's there. Return to it. Return to your imagination and get in there and imagine what your life would be like if that fucking manifestation was here right now. That's it. That's all you really got to do. Techniques are just techniques. They're guiding you to doing this. So what are you doing? Who are you being? Are you spending more time thinking you can't have what you want and that this doesn't work and it didn't work for you? Or are you doing what I'm telling you? I hope you pick number 2. If you really want your shit, you're picking number 2. So my message of this video is, your manifestation isn't here yet? You're not done, are you? Get back to work. And you're going to keep working until it's fully materialized. Okay? And on that note, I'll see you tomorrow. Just so you know, I have a visitor. Poop! You gonna say hi? Say hi! She's like, fuck off, I'm busy. Had to change locations. It was driving me nuts. I can't see her. She jumped off the bed. Now she's touching shoes. If you're manifesting money, you are making. Shit. Thanks. Say hi. Can you say hi? Real quick. Poop. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. Oh, thank you. Oh, gee. Girl, thanks. You're so pretty. You're just the prettiest girl in the world. Poop, where you going? Poop, come over here and be pretty. Come here. Come here. Come see me. Don't ignore me. I hate to be ignored. Oh, you're so rude. Poop, you there? Can you chill with it? Okay. That was so rude. I had to move. Sorry.